Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in from in the world. So this morning's practice, we're going to start the week off by focusing on the shoulders and the chest. Then we are going to do an energizing breath work. If you've joined these sessions before, we're going to be doing something called Bhastrika breath work, also known as breath of fire, just to get us nice and energized for the week ahead. With that being said, let's make a start. Standing on your mat, hands out by your side, palms facing up. And I want you to internally rotate the right hand, the right arm, and externally rotate the left. Just doing some of these shoulder scoops, and we'll go the opposite direction. And then both palms facing up. I'm going to start to draw some circles and just get bigger and bigger. And if you were going anti-clockwise, I want you to now go clockwise. Really focus on bringing the shoulder blades together. And then one up and one down. Hands out by your side. Bring your fingertips in on top of your shoulders. Again, we're going to draw some nice big circles. We'll go 5 anti-clockwise and 5 clockwise. And then just give yourself a little bit of a shake off. Head over to the front of our mat. We're going to do some sun salutations. Big toes together, heels and ankles slightly apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine, coming up to your halfway lift. Hands to the mat, step the right foot, step the left foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And then tucking the toes, going into our first downward facing dog. And you can do whatever you need to do just to loosen yourself up, whether it's dropping the hips to the side, pedaling the feet, and also just taking a nice big bend in the knees and allowing your belly, your chest and your chin to sink all the way down. And then we'll walk to the front of the mat, 1 foot at a time. Coming into our halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Just allow yourself to hang there for a second. And then inhale, coming up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhaling the arms up. Slight little back bend here. Bring the hands together. And exhale. Hands back to heart center. Back into Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthening, coming up to your halfway lift. Hands come to the mat. Step the right foot, step the left foot. Exhale, lower down. What I want you to do now is just slightly bring your hands back. So your thumbs should be coming to the bottom of your chest. And we're going to point the toes. Inhale, looking up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Chest out, shoulders back. And then exhale. And inhale once again. And exhale. And now I'm going to come up to our tabletop position. Again, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And I want you to go into your cat position. Just kind of rounding the spine in the opposite direction it's been in. Pushing the ground away, tilting the tailbone. And then slowly coming into our cow position. Arching the spine, sticking the glutes out. And then again, exhaling. And inhale. And exhale. Return to neutral. Give yourself a little wiggle about. Do whatever you need to do to let the spine return to neutral. And then we're going to sink back into our child's pose. And just allow the belly, the chest, and the chin to sink all the way down. I'm going to start walking over to the left hand side. And then over to the right hand side. And once your right hand gets to 2 o'clock, imagine there's a clock there. Again, we're keeping our belly, chest and chin as low down as we can. Place the left hand on top of the right. I'm going to start to breathe down that left hand side. Placing the left hand on the floor. I'm going to start walking the right hand round and up our back. Just for a few seconds there. Walking the right back round. Start walking the left over to the left hand side. When the left hand gets to 10 o'clock, place the right hand on top of the left. And again, just breathing in to the right side. Placing the right hand on the floor. Walking the left hand up and round, up the back. And then walking it back round. Walking them back round to the front. And then we're going to come up, keeping the chest, the chin close to the mat. Coming back in for a cobra. Chest out, shoulders back. Oh, lovely. And then what I want you to do is come up onto your knees here. And then you're going to tuck the toes here just to give yourself some extra support. And there's a couple of variations for this. So either hands are going to be on the hips. You're going to drive the hips forward, chest out, shoulders back like this. Or you can take hold of your ankles here just for a bit more of a deeper stretch in the chest and shoulders. And you're going to drive your hips forward, sticking the chest out, bringing the shoulders back for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, and release. Bringing the hands to the mat, coming into our child's pose. Coming into our yogic squat. We're going to take a seat. We'll get a little forward folding because we've been doing a lot of chest opening. And just allowing yourself just to sink down gently. And back, inhale the arms up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, and then back, and up, and exhale, fold forward. Okay, now we're going to take a position lying down on our mat. Let me show you from this side. So we'll start off with the right hand side. And we want to be lying down on the mat like this. Right. Lying down on the mat like this. 90-degree bend in the arm. Pushing the chest, the right chest, the right front delt down. And then we're going to support with our left hand. We're going to push. Keep pushing down on the right side. And just bring your left leg up and over. And then return. I'm just going to flip it around. Again, just so you can see what's going on. Moving on to the left side. Pushing down. We've the left chest, the left front delt. And then kicking the right leg up and over. You should feel a nice big stretch in the chest, in the shoulders. 3 for 2 and 1. Oh, and return to normal. Again, back to do some of our cat-cows. Just to reset the spine. Just move through these a little bit more quicker now. And then we'll take the seated position. '90-degree bend in the knees. Hands want to be a couple of hands behind you. And you can either do 2 variations for this. So what I want you to do as well, just spread your fingers as wide as you can. I'm going to either sit forward like this, or if you want to go a bit deeper and increase the stretch more, just drive your hips up into this bridge pose. And then sit back into it. Okay. Giving everything a little bit of a shake off now. We're going to do a few rounds of this breath work and the breath of fire. So we got just under 16 minutes left on the clock. I want you to find a comfortable seated position. Ideally, not against the wall. We're going to be driving the elbows down. And you might, if you sat against the wall, you might hit your elbows off of the wall. So find a comfortable seated position. Now, this breath work, you've probably practiced this before if you've been following along with the other sessions. For anybody who is new, I'll just demonstrate. We'll start off slowly and then we'll speed it up and we'll do a few rounds of this and then we'll finish off with our meditation. So, elbows, arms in by the side. Make a fist and we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. So, and reach up, open up the hands and then drive back down while exhaling forcefully. So it's inhale forcefully, exhale forcefully. And just let the breath return to normal. But inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. And we'll go for another round. Deep inhale and deep exhale. We're going to go for our next round. Arms in by the side, making a fist. Reach up, inhale and exhale, driving down. Just trying to control the breath in and out of the nose here. We'll go for one more round and then we're going to take a nice long, I'll say long, but longer than normal, little visualization meditation. Okay. Again, just controlling the breath coming in and out of the nose, filling up the lungs, and completely emptying them. We have 9 minutes left on the clock. By all means, if you would like to do another round, continue and do another round. For those of you who want to get into your morning meditation, you can either do it seated or taking the lying down position, Shavasana, and just relax, let the breath return to normal. I just want you to spend a moment just letting the breath return back to normal. Trying to clear your mind before we bring in the visualization. If you have any random thoughts, just acknowledge them and just let them go. Like mentally just visualizing there and then just moving them away. Moving them to the side to think about, to deal with later. Whatever you're thinking about, it's not important at the minute. And now I want you to think of something in your life. Think of something that you're trying to bring into your life. Something that you desire, a goal. And if you followed these sessions before, you should already be trying to get into this. You'll know what I'm going to say, but it could be a personal goal in the gym. It could be losing X number of pounds. It could be a financial or a business goal. It could be a particular deal that you're trying to close, or an amount of money that you are trying to make. And I want you to visualize that. What is it? And then I need you to imagine from like 6 months from now or a year, how does this look? Whereabouts are you? Try and think of this down to the very detail. Excuse me. Whereabouts are you? How does this feel? So are you feeling happy? Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling grateful that everything's worked out? And again, really trying to feel that emotion very, very strongly. So if it's a personal fitness goal, what do you look like? How do you feel? Are you looking confident? Are you looking fit? What are you wearing? How does that make you feel? Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling proud of yourself? Now what I want you to do is just place both hands on your chest and just imagine that feeling deep inside of your heart. Just imagine like an energy center in your heart. And the stronger the feeling, the stronger the visualization. the bigger it's getting. We're basically trying to increase the electromagnetic field from your heart. And this is going to help you attract whatever it is that you are looking for. I just want you to sit with that thought for a minute. Now this is the important part. What is there you can do this day or this week? What is an action step that you can do? It's going to help you get one step closer to where you want to be. It might just be something small. It might just be sending a message or an email, making a phone call. Or it might be just, getting your workouts done through the week, sticking to your diet plan, your fasting plan, whatever it may be. And then you've got an action step to take after this session. I just want you to write on a piece of paper, I think, I feel, I act, I attract. And I want you to just refer to this throughout the day, throughout the week. And just remember this moment this morning, the visualization, how it made you feel. And then just continue with the action steps that you need to do to get to where you want to be. If you are lying down, just turn over on your right hand side and just take 10 seconds or so. Take a couple of breaths and then come to a comfortable seated position. We're just going to take a little moment just to bring yourself back into the room. You might want to take a moment just to say thank you. Thank you to yourself for showing up this morning. I know I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, but I did. And if you believe in anything, Creator, God, you might want to take this opportunity just to say thank you. Just take a moment to feel grateful. Namaste. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you took some value from this morning's session. I hope you're nicely energized, feeling nice and loose. I hope it set you up for your days. And I will see you again tomorrow at the same time. Goodbye for now.